Hey YouTube fam, this is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. I've been doing a lot. I've been out of pocket. A lot of things been going on. I need to get back on that F40. Of course, I've been, this is my time of the year to be really busy. Once again, I'm an accountant with the VA. So, the government rather. So a lot of things have been going on, but I'm back and I should be getting going. I actually have something new to add to the arsenal, and with that being said, I'm going to show you right now. So without any further ado, what I have, 2006 Ford LCF Power Stroke V6. Yes, that is correct. It's a V6. With all the research I've done, with all of the things that I came across, I found out that the suspension is all F550, as well as the transmission, which is that 5110 Ford transmission. Excuse the transmission fluid and water mixture. Come to find out, I was driving it home and I found out that the vent tube had set up right there with no box on it. So as of course the rain came, it drained down in there. So of course the fluid will be drained and recapped. If you notice, you can see all the splatters. Ran great, no problems. Got dual tanks. Not a bad deal. It's got a 4.5 V6 Power Stroke with the twin turbos, just like the 6.0. The good thing is I don't have to worry about a whole bunch of crazy stuff other than the EGR issue, the EGR cooler, which I'm going to buy one, even if it's not anything wrong with it. I'm going to buy another one and put it up there so I don't have to worry about it. My whole purpose is, it's kind of small, a little bitty old exhaust, inch and a quarter, inch and a half. I'm going to see if I can do an actual upgrade on the turbos. But yes, it's a 2006. I got it for a pretty decent price. I think it's a decent price because I was able to drive an hour and a half home with no issues other than that there was some condensation in the transmission. And of course, as the transmission built up pressure, condensation comes out of the vent tube, and with the turbulence in the back, it shot everything backwards. So I will be pressure washing the whole setup, just to kind of give you an idea. It's not the prettiest thing, but it's mine. And I got to fix the window regulator. The window regulator is gone. Traditional old 2099 flaking of the paint. Came from a lumber company. I need to get headlights for it. I don't know why they did glass headlights, but for what I paid for it and the work that needs to be done, you will not hear me complain one bit. So once again, 2006 Ford LCF Power Stroke 4.5 V6, and yes people, it's a V6. Let me show you a little bit more. It's not rusted out like you would see some of those Isuzu trucks, them MPRs and things of that nature. Seats look pretty decent. They just need to be clean. They really just need to be clean. The interior just needs to be clean. Guys, give me some heads up of what you think about this project. It runs and drives with no problem. Came with the fire extinguisher, chrome grille. Of course, it has the traditional old 90s and 2000s gray front bumper cover. Actually, it's been sitting up ever since July of last year. It needs to be replaced, of course. But the good thing about it is, the guy said he periodically started up, and like I said, I wasn't, for what I paid for, I wasn't expecting anything other than, as long as it had a good transmission and engine, I can work pretty much with everything else. But like I said, everything looks pretty good. It just really needs to be clean. So, gross vehicle weight, it has 119,000 on the clock, which for anyone that knows anything about a diesel, not bad at all. It's not the best horsepower setup. 200 horsepower, 440 pounds of 440 foot-pounds of torque. So, and it's pretty much a Spartan type of interior. That's really all you would see, which I can put a cover on it. I mean, it's a basic setup. I mean, I'm not trying to ask for a Lincoln or a Cadillac, especially for what I'm about to do. So, just giving you an idea. Let me go get the key, and I will start it up for you. All right. So, let me put my phone down so you can hear. It's not a cold start, but it's a start from when it's been sitting for about a good hour now. Let's see if we can find out. Hopefully you can tell. When I got it, it was smoking very bad. Very, very bad. Traditional diesel smoke when it's been sit for a while. And the guy that I bought it from told me that it was a local delivery vehicle. And it had a 22-foot bed on it. So they had to add this extra almost 2 feet. So, and the thing is, he actually got to the point where he said it was shutting off. It was started up and everything would go fine, but they'll be driving and then it just turns off. So he took it to the dealership. The Ford dealership said they couldn't find anything wrong with it. First flag. Second flag is, if you're going to buy anything from Louisiana, be prepared to take 2 days to buy it. So it ran me ragged. I was so disappointed. But the funny part is, it turned out pretty good. No complaints. Let's see here. Only light that's on is the ABS light, of course the seat belt. But look at the mileage. 119,431. A little bit over a quarter of a tank of gas. Another thing I want to share with you is this particular setup, the Ford LCF, is designed to receive the 9 plug like the semi trucks have. It has a 16 plug, like a car, but the engine works off the 9 plug. So, and that plug has a very expensive scanner tool. So not too many people can deal with that. But to defeat that, what I did was, once you go to Amazon, I will apply the link at the bottom, just in case if you end up getting something where you have to have that 9 plug, because a lot of semi-trucks are the same way. Those internationals, the buses, all of those have that same 9 plug. But you can use the scan tool, OBD2. They make an adapter from the OBD2 to that 9 plug, and it's only like 15, 20 bucks. So once again, this is what I got. I literally just got it about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, and I've been in the house the whole time just trying to read up on the information. Running 75 miles an hour, you get around 2,600 RPMs. The rear end is actually the same rear end as the F550. So this truck is called the LCF 550. And once again, it's got the big brakes. I don't know if you can see them. For the rear. The rear end gear ratio is a 488. And that's another reason why they are running 2,600 RPMs. If they had closer to a 411, it might be closer to 2,000 to 2,200. All the tires are Yokohamas, except for these two, which tells me I think these two are original tires. Like that might be the original tire, as well as this one. Not necessarily an original tire, but this one is. And you can tell this is a Firestone, so that might be the one that originally came with it. But these evidently would be the ones that they probably purchased and put two good ones on the back, on the front, and put two here, and put those two back here from up front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 2 more tires, put these 2 in the back, and I'm going to put 2 brand new ones in the front. For all of y'all that didn't catch it, LOL. These 2 are going to get 2 brand new tires on them, and they're going to go up front. And the 2 tires that are on the front are going to come back here. I'm looking for some 550 rims, the aluminum alloy rims for the 550. They're the same setup. The only problem is the cheapest set I found for 4 are $1,500. $1,500 for some rims, original equipment, OEM. That's almost as much as I paid for this thing. So for right now, there's a guy that's about 20 minutes from where I'm living. He has some simulators that came off of his 550, so that's what I'm going to get. So I'm not too big in the big flashy 24-inch wheels and all of that. Just to kind of show you, this is how my truck is. I like that style wheel right there, but I want it to be a 10 lug. So, and this is a 350. So, and another thing that you should understand is I'm a big Ford guy. That's what really helped sell me on this. Just to kind of show you. So let me do a quick couple of revs and I'll get out. I'll go ahead and end this video. right, guys. This is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. I'm gonna get to my Porsche one day. It might be 2 or 3 years. I wrecked that about 10 years ago, and it's been sitting like that for 10 years. I got the parts on it and just kind of slapped them on there, and everything is still good to go. But anyway, this is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. Always remember, stay safe, guys. This world we live in is definitely totally different from 10 years ago to whatever your age range is. It's totally different. So, as our famous 45th president would say, enjoy your day. God bless you. Peace.